Hi everyone, my name is Donna Duck. Welcome to Duck Talk with Donna, my discussion channel where I have a topic that I discuss. This video's topic of discussion is about music. To be more specific, this video is about the new music that came out as of May 2022 and my thoughts about it, a review. I usually do like a music review at the end of each month about some of the new music that I really enjoyed that came out, during that month. Also, I just want to mention, I usually show my face in my videos, but like, I didn't want to put makeup on and then take it off, and it's just a whole process. So here's what I look like in case you were wondering. You can check me out on my Instagram, so. But without further ado, let's get into this May 2022 music reviews. So the first artist I'm going to be reviewing is Max YB. He released his album My Love, My Pain. Max YB is an independent artist from Jersey City. I love the way Max sings as he raps. He creates such a beautiful cadence with his voice as he matches the music and the beat. In an interview, it wasn't recent, it was in the past about another song, but it stays true to this album. But in an interview, he said, "I'm just trying to tell my story. And when you come from a lifestyle such as the one I'm pertaining to in this song, to get listeners to basically understand where I'm coming from and why all that can have an effect on mental illness." And learning about his past, the struggle, the heartbreak he went through, the past words he spoke in that interview stays true in his newest album and the music that he sings and raps, My Love, My Pain. And he called his music his outlet. He says he wants to tell a story to people all around that no matter what you're going through, just never give up. In the intro to this album, the song called Intro, he raps these lyrics, so many tears, or rather sings, but so many tears, so many lessons, all this pain but not enough blessings. I've been through the worst, but I kept it together. And honestly, like that line right there has been, just giving me some much needed confidence, I want to say, much needed strength, positive vibes, because honestly, I've been going through a lot. And but throughout this album, he raps about his pain, his love, his strength, and his persistence. And I really love Max YB's voice, and I love the music that he makes. And my favorites on this album was the intro, One More Chance, which samples Ashanti's Foolish, Can't Hang Around, and Confessions. Alright, so the next music review is Kendrick Lamar's. He released his album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The genre for this album was like rap, pop, R&B, experimental, which pretty much means to push existing boundaries and genre definitions. And honestly, that's the best description of Kendrick Lamar, his album, his music. He just pushes existing boundaries in genre. Kendrick Lamar is a Pulitzer Prize winner, an entrepreneur, a father, an unstoppable force to be reckoned with, and we get to hear that in this album. He raps about weighty topics like racism, gun violence, materialism, religion, infidelity, queerness, addiction, cancel culture, and there are many artist collaborations on this album as well. Like every artist with Kendrick Lamar, they match the sound, they match the music, and I really enjoyed hearing them on this album. And speaking of some of those collaborations, some rap fans were confused to hear Kodak Black on this album due to his controversial past. Honestly, that's probably why he was on the album. I can't really say why, because I don't really get into like the messy parts of music, because I'm just here to enjoy it, really. But so I really enjoyed learning about the work put into this album. The different topics and their meanings was just interesting to learn about. Interesting discussions about what they mean, the topics that were rapped about. And honestly, that's like one of my favorite things about music is learning the meaning behind the music. And some of my favorites on this album was Die Hard, Purple Hearts, Father Time, and The Heart Part 5. Those were just my, you know, reruns, like the songs that I listened to over and over. Alright, so the next music review is by Dreezy. She released her album Hit Girl, and this album was produced by 3-time Grammy Award winner, executive producer Hit Boy. It has 10 tracks with features including Future, Coi Leray, Jeremiah, and Ink. I just want to say Coi Leray has been on it. She has been releasing such amazing music, and I am waiting to hear more from her. I know she just released her album, but like I'm still looking forward to hearing what she's gonna put out in the future. So about this album, Dreezy said, "When you listen to this, I want you to hear one producer and a female kill a whole project together." And that is what you hear. You hear them. This project was just amazing, just fire. I really enjoyed this album. And actually, this was Dreezy's first album since Big Drees, which she dropped in 2019. And finally, we get to hear another project from Dreezy. And with this album, Dreezy is letting the whole world know that she's ready for all the smoke. And you know, I'm ready too. I'm ready to hear what she's gonna put out. And I read that she's already working on the next album, so you know, I'm gonna be waiting for that. Alright, so the next music review is by Monaleo featuring Milli. It's a remix of her song We Not Humping. The original came out in December, and that song was great alone, but this feature gave me life. Milli was the perfect fit for this collab. You know, Milli and Monaleo both have some amazing songs like alone, so of course together, you know, you already know the song was gonna be fire. You know, the looks, the music, the lyrics, the visual just gave me life. And of course TikTok hopped on this song and ate it up. There's this one dance created by this guy. I hope he don't think he was getting this pussy. He like his bitches like. And you know, I was watching people dance to it. I really loved the creativity people put into this dance. So this song was actually released April 21st, but the music video came out May 5th, and that's what attracted me to the song. That's what drew me in, and it was like, wow, like I'm amazed, and I'm so grateful for that collab. Alright, so this next music review is Post Malone's single with Roddy Ricch. They released the single Cooped Up, and about this, Post Malone says, "I've been out of my bag for a long time, and I'm trying to hop back in there, man." He said, "We knew what we wanted to say, and we knew what we wanted to express, not only in the song, but in that particular moment on the album. And yeah, it just came super naturally." And honestly, you can really see that. You can see the vibe, I guess I could say connection. I don't want to sound weird, but you can see how in sync they were in this song. And their voices just sounded incredible together. They're both brilliant artists, and I love both their music. So of course I love the song. I already knew I was gonna love the song before it even came out though. But also Post Malone said about the collaboration with Roddy Ricch. About Roddy Ricch, he said, "He's just such an incredible man and just a natural performer and vocalist and lyricist. He just gets after it, and so cool, dude, and just to watch him grow. And he's such a beautiful, beautiful man, and so talented man." So that's what he said about Roddy Ricch. You know, I can agree. Roddy Ricch is very talented. He has had many hits in the past, you know. Got his fame, and for good reason, you know, well deserved. And about Post Malone, he has an upcoming album that we will be hearing soon in June. And this is actually Post Malone's first album since 2019, his album Hollywood Bleeding. So, you know, it's also been a while for him since we heard a long playlist from him. And in reading about this, and I found, and in doing research about this, I found that In addition to collaborations with The Weeknd and Rich, the album also features Doja Cat, The Kid Laroi, and Fleet Fox's Robin Peckhold. And I've seen on The Kid Laroi's Instagram though that they have a song together. So I'm interested. My interest is piqued, and I will be looking forward to hearing this album from Post Malone. Alright, so these next music that I'm gonna mention, I don't really have much like written down about them because it's just kind of last minute when I heard them. But I just want to say something quick. I really enjoyed them. So this single with Neiked, I hope I said that right, McRae and Latto, called I Just Called. Honestly, this have been playing on repeat for 2 days now. I really enjoyed the song. It's like the perfect pop song, I guess. Pretty much about calling someone, telling them, I hate you, and not to call back. It's pretty much like, what more do you got to say about it? And I'm really interested in hearing more collaborations with Latto. She had her name change and her rebranding, so I'm looking forward to hearing more from Latto in the future. But I just really loved this single. Also, Chyng Diamond, she got really popular on TikTok with her song Lose the Ugly. She released her album Guess What, and guess what, honestly, I listened to that song and I was like, I'm ready for more. And I listened to the rest of this album only once though, so I really gotta listen to it again so I can really get an opinion on this. But I'm excited for her that she released this new music. Same with Tate McRae. She released her album I Used to Think I Could Fly. I really love her music, and I really wish I had more to say about it, but honestly I haven't listened to all the album. I listened to just the first song with the question mark and Don't Come Back, and I gotta listen to the rest. But I love Tate, and I have high expectations for this music. I already know I'm gonna love this song. So alright, and the last music review I'm going to mention is by Uchis. She released her single Desafinado. I hope I said that right. And this is a cover to Stan Getz and Joe Weil, I hope I said that right, Gilberto's Desafinado. And this song will appear on the upcoming Minions: The Rise of Gru soundtrack. So if you like the Minions music, if you like the Despicable Me movies and the Minion movies, their music usually is just like, I love the music. It's just perfect fit for those songs. If you listen to this single, then you will understand like why it's gonna be on there. It's just a perfect fit. And I've only listened to this single twice now, but like I definitely see myself listening to it on repeat more. So this song will be on the playlist as well as the other songs that I mentioned. Not all of them, but some of the highlights that I mentioned in this video. So that's where I'm going to end this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you listen to some of these songs, because honestly, these artists and their music are just so great. I love music. I'm so grateful for music. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to be notified for further videos, which will be soon. And until the next video.